Hey y'all, I know it's not Motivational Monday, but I got something to say that I just heard, and I'm gonna forget if I don't tell y'all now. Why it's on my mind and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Judge Hatchett was on CNN today talking about, getting ready to represent the case with the young man that got killed by the cop. And the interviewer kept asking her these questions, but Judge Hatchett didn't have any information yet to really answer those questions, to the best of her ability where she can back it up. So the lady, she kept, picking, trying to ask Judge Hatchett about certain things with the case. And Judge Hatchett kept saying, I don't have authentic tape for that, or I don't have authentic data for that. And I kept hearing her say that, and it began to make me think, and I was like, oh my God, I get it. And that's subliminal messages, however you say the word, and all type of, and all messages and all pictures and everything, right? So I was like, I get what she's saying. What she's basically saying is, we have to stop having conversations without having authentic data. You can't win with these people just talking about what you feel or what you think. You have to know what's out there, what the majority is. What is it really saying? You have to know the data. And I was like, you know what? That's what our problem is. We talk too much. We talk too much without having enough data to back it up. And Judge Hatchett made it very clear. You do not answer questions that you can't back up. Ain't nobody gonna say something and can't back it up. You don't want to put your name on stuff like that. So before you start talking about things and saying what's what or what's not what, you better have some authentic data. If you don't have no authentic data, then don't nobody want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So you talking and you fussing and you yelling and you going back and forth. She letting you know already. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. She made it very clear that she was not about to have a conversation with nobody about none of the case of what's going on, because she ain't got no authentic data to really say what's going on. Yeah, a lot of us think the case got to do with race. Well, let's find that out. We got to start getting that data. She's making it clear, we can fight, we can protest, but if we ain't got nothing to back it up, you can't win that battle. You can't win that battle. So we got to start going and being like they were back in the old days. We got to move in silence, baby. They don't need to know what you're doing. You got to move in silence, honey. If you going to have you a meeting or you want to have you a protest, cool. Let's do that. Let's have a protest. But wait a minute. Let's get some authentic data first. Let's first have a couple of meetings in private. We got houses. Back in the old day, they used to be up in the hotel in their private meeting. Now they got to go and try to tap your phones and stuff to hear what you talking about. Go back in private. Pull your data. Get your information. Y'all want to fight? Okay. We gonna fight. And we gonna fight you well. But we gonna fight your butt with some authentic information that anybody can pull up. And we can all talk about it. It ain't gonna be what we just think. It's gonna be what the facts are. What the data say. What the numbers say. Who's to say? She may go pull some data about all the past shootings and how many people have been shot. She might get some real cold data numbers on that. You right. There it is, Walker. Never let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. We talk too much. You always know what's going on after somebody die or get killed by these people. I'm like, let me just pick up my phone and call who I need to call. You know what I mean? I don't need all y'all to know. There's too many heads the pot. Everybody want to be in the front. Get in the back. Get in the back and do something. You ain't got to be in the front. You ain't got to be on CNN. Them showing you what you did. It's the quiet ones that be winning. It's the quiet ones that got the information. It's the quiet ones that sit down and take the time to actually understand what's going on. You gotta get it. Like Judge Hatchett made it very clear. And if you can't take it, if we can't take it from nobody, if we can't take it from Judge Hatchett, then I don't know who you want to take it from. Y'all crying about, our black judges and our black lawyers need to do something. She doing something, but guess what? She's also teaching us at the same time and showing us how to deal with people. Period. How to deal with the legal system. Cause she could have said all type of things, but because she didn't have the resources or the data, she didn't say anything. Because at the end of the day, if she would have said something, now her name on that. Now that's what? Authentic data. And to make it clear about authentic data, Donald Trump University is being sued, right? For fraud for his university and his classes. So the way they really getting them is based off these interviews and based off recorded information and what came out their mouth, which is authentic data. Anybody can go pull it up because it was public. They getting them off that because that's what they said. All they saying is you said on such and such day that X, Y, and Z, which back during that time, that wasn't authentic data because they didn't think they were going to get sued. Why they out here, bojangling around, playing with people's money. But now, because these people can pull authentic data and it's just not he say, she say, look like they might end up winning because they got information. So if we can't follow nobody, we can follow Judge Hatchett just like we follow Judge Mathis. I love them all. But we got to listen to her. Like, she didn't say it directly, but what I got from when she was talking on the television today, she was basically saying we got to watch what we say when people are asking us questions or we are just standing in front of a camera or, having a conversation with somebody. You better prove the facts. Okay, if you say that they killing all the black boys less than they killing the other people, give us the numbers because the numbers are out there. Go get them. Like, I'm about to go look at them because I know I heard somebody say something about those numbers a couple of weeks ago. But the numbers are out there. So tell them how many black kids got killed by the hands of cops. And then how many of the other, people with the other color skins got killed. But also, let's talk about how many of us killed our own too. We can't be one-sided. Like, I'm not a one-sided person. I think, we getting killed, but we also got to look at our own problem, because if we gonna fix the blue problem, we got to still fix the black problem too. And the black, we got it coming from both sides. We got it coming from our own black, and then we got it coming from the blue. So we got double work to do. So let's not put all of the attention just on. It is definitely called statistics. Yes, it is, Miss Walker. It is. But don't just put all attention on the blue. We got to put some attention up on these blacks too. Because we out here acting crazy too. But we got to chastise them but you got to do it with facts, man. We got to do it with facts. We can't. We just can't. We got to start having these conversations with authentic data. We have to know what we're talking about. We cannot just be out here talking and we just can't, because it does us no justice. No justice, no peace. But if we want the justice, we have to know what we're talking about. And a lot of us don't. You will be surprised. A lot of us know very little about what's really going on. They get their information from social media. They're not watching CNN. They're not watching Fox and NBC. They're not doing that. So let's be real. Let's get the information. Let's get the data. And Miss Walker, I don't go into like statistics and things like that, because I like conversations to be very general, because not everybody is on these different vocabulary levels. So it's called get the information. If you know what's going on, let's document the information. Somebody need to know what you're doing. Why? Because when stuff like this happens, you got authentic information. Yes. Also, another thing that I want to say, and you know, it's kind of not on the same, it's kind of on the same page, but not what Judge Hatchett said. What I will also say is, if we can vow to not buy the cable, which is maybe some $50 a month, some $100 a month, and we take the time to find an attorney or you know, attorney, or even a judge or whatever, who will be your family attorney, that you can pay that $50 or $100 to a month and cover your family. Have somebody in that field that know what's going on be your protection. Protect your family. I think if we can start doing that, at least that give us a little bit of protection. Not a whole lot, but it give us something that when somebody do pull you over, just like other people do, pick up your phone and call your attorney and place it on the dashboard. And when he walked to the window, say, hey, my attorney's on the phone. Let's start getting our family together. If we can pay cable people, you can pay an attorney to watch your family. You can pay an attorney to be there for you when something happens in your family. Someone that's gonna be a part of your family and can vouch for you. There are attorneys out here that work with rural communities. Find them. Find them. We Google and Facebook everything else. Do that. Find out, hey, how can we at least get an attorney? Just like sign up and pay an attorney every month. Make that a monthly bill. If you can make cable, if you can make doggone internet and all that stuff a monthly bill, you can make your family attorney a monthly bill. Because that stuff right there you don't need. But you know, in this world right here, we need attorneys. We need our families to be covered. So cover your family. But my main point in this video is, let's stop having conversations without authentic data or information. And then the bonus is, let's prioritize and get our family in order. I shouldn't have cable and don't have a family attorney. So my priorities all messed up. Because I need to be able to call somebody. Because clearly 911 ain't always going to work for you. So you need to hire somebody. You need to put somebody on your books. If cable can be on your books, because you hired a cable company to put some cable in your house, you need to hire that attorney to put some protection on your family. That's what you need to do. So get your priorities together. Understand the difference between... Listen, we don't understand the difference between needs and wants. I don't need to drive a pretty car. I need to drive a decent car so I can get to and from where I need to go, so that I can make ends meet for my family. But it ain't got to be no Mercedes-Benz. But I need an attorney because I don't know all of the law. That's what we hire you for. That's what you gotta do. Do your job. But I can't make that attorney do their job if I ain't paying them. I can make Comcast do their job. Why? Because they getting a check every month. But I don't have Comcast. I don't have cable in my house. I don't feel like that's a necessity. That's a want. So that ain't a priority of mine. But if it is, I hope having a family attorney is your priority. I hope having a family accountant is your problem. It's so crazy. Like I'm a lot of family accountants, and most of them don't look like me. Because we be like, oh, we don't need to do that. No. You better cover your family. You better learn how to invest and build some wealth. You better learn it. These people paying for it. But we got to start prioritizing and putting things in the right order. Once you get that in order, then go do whatever you got to go do. Do whatever you want to do. But don't do your children a disjustice because you don't want to listen. Like, do better, man. We gotta stop doing that. Like, we the problem, because we gotta get ourselves together. You know, it's unfortunate about what's going on, but we the only ones that's gonna be able to fix this, because it's our problem. I guarantee you, if any other ethnicity had a problem, they gonna come together, they gonna fix that problem. There ain't gonna be no problem that long now, because somebody gonna do something about this, because we paying you our tax dollars. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we gotta do the same thing. We gotta understand protocol. There are always gonna be laws and procedures in this world, whether you like it or not. There's always gonna be something that you're gonna have to follow. That's what I said the last time. Like, find a solution. We know what the problem is. Find a solution, and the solution is not all this violence. No, baby, it's moving in silence, honey, and doing what you got to do to get it done. That's what it is. And we got to be willing to do it. Stop talking. Stop telling everybody what you're doing. You ain't got to tell Facebook everything that you're doing, because I sure don't tell y'all everything that I'm doing or everything that's going on in my life, because it ain't none of y'all business. Like, I'm here to help y'all do certain things, but my whole life and my family, that's not everyone's business. President Obama moved in silence. Yeah, I ain't want to say that because they say I be being too rough. But, see, listen, Ms. Walker said it. The solution is intelligence. It is. I try not to say stuff like that because I've been getting, from some people, don't be so hard. But it's like being nice and not giving it to you blatantly. Y'all don't get it. But the minute somebody get off track or curse or say this and that, oh, now y'all listening. So, you're right. It's intelligence. It's knowing. It's knowing, and it's also understanding that if you don't know, you better find a person that know. That's what they do. That's why corporations and organizations do so well, because they collaborate with people to make it good, because everybody don't know the same thing. So you need a team of people. You have to be able to work together. That's why, listen, I understand all lives matter. I do. But black lives matter too. Because clearly, it don't look like we included in the all lives matter. So we trying to make a statement saying, look, all lives do matter, but we matter too. Treat us equally. Treat us as such. If you say all lives matter, show us that. But until then, we have to add on that black lives matter too. Like, we matter too. We know all lives matter, but what about us? Like, clearly, we're the ones that keep getting killed at high numbers. We matter too. So that's what we got to start reading. Start watching CNN and start understanding what these people are talking about. Understand the candidates that you voting for. Go get that authentic data. It's stuff out here about these people that you can just sit and read and learn for yourself who to vote for. Like, we gotta do better. And we have to stop. I'm telling you, I really thank Judge Hatchett. Like, I always like to watch Judge Hatchett because she's so, like, she's always so fair. She real and she fair. But when she kept answering those questions, because at first I was like, dang, she's not answering no questions. Not really. She ain't really answering no questions. But then when she kept saying, I don't have any authentic tape on there, or I don't have efficient data on there, and things like that. And I'm like, oh, I get what she's saying. I ain't answering that. You're not gonna put that on the record that I said that when I don't even, that's not even written. That's not even authentic. So you think I'm just gonna be out here just lollygagging, just spitting out words, just saying stuff? She made it very clear. You don't have conversations with people until you know the facts. And that's, she is Miss Walker. Like, she's so knowledgeable. Like, and what I like about her is she even give you like resources to understand what she talking about. Like, if you go on her website, like, she don't mind giving you information. Like, It's real. Like, she genuinely, like, wants you to understand law, because she know that law is what protect us. And all of us are not attorneys, and all of us are not judges. So, but all of us have to be willing to go out there and read the information. A lot of us don't read. We don't want to read it. Or some of us don't read to understand. But I ain't gonna say that. So it's like, we just got a lot of work to do within our own community to even start moving in the right direction, because we got a lot of broken pieces. And we need to start listening to the people that know how to deal with the system. Because we do live in a system. And Judge Hatchett know how to deal with the system. Like, she made that clear that she know how to deal with the system. She not about to be out here, when a news reporter, just like when y'all, yep, comprehension is the key. But you know how when things happen, right? And the first thing they do is find a microphone and put it in your face and start asking you questions. And what we start doing, blah, 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 blah. Where you get that from? Is that authentic information? Like, don't do that. They ask you if you want to do an interview. No, thank you. I know you want to be on TV, but no, thank you, not at this time. Would you like to get my number and take for an interview later? Then you'll see how serious they really is about getting a real interview and talking about what's going on. Not at this moment. We don't care to share any information. That's what you got to do. Like, pay attention to what's going on around us. Judge Hatchett made it very clear, very, very clear, that we have to understand that we need to have authentic information when we're having conversations. And I'm going to leave y'all with that. Pay attention. And do not forget, take the time to look into getting a family attorney. And you're going to hear me keep saying it. Get you one. So you can be like, oh. And then when you get it, put a comment on the page and say, got my family attorney. And what I'm going to do when I get a break, because I got a lot of stuff to do today. But when I get a break today, I got my laptop or my iPad. I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to look and see if I can find a list of family attorneys that serve rural communities. If I do, I'll bring it back to you guys. But think about those things, because it is important and it is valuable, and we have to get it together. All right. I love y'all. Be safe. Have a great, 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 great hump day. You got yours, Michael. Give us your attorney name and number. Shout him out. Let us get that. We'll share it. Tell him he might have some calls coming his way, because we need to get them. We got to get our family in order. Bye, y'all.